Morning, everyone. I'm Brock. Um, so today I want to try something new. Previously, I will make the video in Chinese, but from today I will try to use English to make the recording, and the report will be both Chinese and English. The main purpose is to practice my oral English. So today the company I want to review is called Aurora Innovation.
Aurora. Aurora.
Aurora. And Aurora ranked number 18 in the AI company leaderboard. The total market value is $7 billion, and each stock is for $3.83. And here is the report. I noticed that previously, some comments from the audience that who said that the report looks like generated by AI. I guess that maybe it's not obvious enough. So here I make it clear that it's generated by AI at the very beginning, and also that because it's generated by AI, some content may exist hallucination. I actually find some errors in previous reports, but I think that maybe 80% to 90% of the content is useful for me. So I just keep using that. So Aurora Innovation is a self-driving vehicle technology company headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, founded in 2007. So you see nowadays, those tech companies, can go from being founded to IPO in less than 10 years. If we think about it, it's pretty amazing, right? The speed that those companies accumulate paid customers, impact, capital is far more than any other organizations in human history. The company's core mission is to deliver the benefits of self-driving technology safely, quickly, and broadly. Aurora has developed the Aurora Driver, an SAE. What's SAE, right? You should explain that. Level 4 autonomous driving system that can be integrated into various vehicle paths, from freight hauling trucks to ride-hailing passenger vehicles. That's good. It's put some reference here. This action is asked by me, and I'm happy that AI follow my instructions here, right? So you see reference, right? You need to put the reference just like a academic paper does. Aurora adopts a driver as a service, DAS business model, focusing on non-haul freight as its primary commercialization target. Unlike many competitors, Aurora chose to partner with original equipment manufacturers rather than compete with them, achieving scaled deployment through strategical partnerships with truck manufacturers like Volvo and PACCAR. Aurora's product architecture can be divided into 3 tiers: co-autonomous driving layer, platform-enabled layer, and application scenario layer. This is similar to NVIDIA's 3-tier strategy, but focus on the autonomous driving vertical. Oh, interesting. This is something doesn't align with the content here, right? It's something very weird. Okay. Yeah, similarly. Yeah, this section doesn't belong to here. So it's something. Oh, yeah. So you see, now we are talking about section 2.1, but somehow it put some, parts which belong to section 11.2.2. So as you can see, the report generated by AI sometimes just has hallucination. Yeah. Okay. So again, this is some parts which should. Yeah, doesn't belong to here. And the key takeaways: positions. Alternative recommendation. That's interesting. Oh, interesting. If I look at the markdown, it has. So I guess that it's there's something with a preview. Let's check it again. Oh, again, it's there's something issue with a preview, right? Yeah, if we look at the markdown file here, it's actually have section 2.22, but somehow when we open it in Visual, in VS Code, those parts just be ignored. Really weird, right? I guess maybe I just try to restart Visual to see whether this issue can be fixed. No. Again, this section still doesn't exist here somehow. Right, so you see, we can find section 2.2 here, but in the markdown, it just disappeared. Yeah, again, it just doesn't show up. I'm afraid that we need to directly look at the source code of the Markdown file. Okay, so the first product is autonomous driving foundation. This is the first tier. And the first product is called Aurora Driver. Aurora Driver is the company's flagship product, a complete SAE Level 4 autonomous driving system. It includes a hardware kit and a software stack that can adapt to various vehicle types, from four-door sedans to Class 8 semi-trucks. The system uses module design, including sensor pods, a powerful computing platform, and advanced AI software. Okay. The second product is called First Light LiDAR. First Light is Aurora's proprietary frequency modulated continuous wave FMCW long-range LiDAR. This technology is one of the Aurora's core competitive advantages, providing the long-distance perception capability needed for safe high-speed travel. Compared to traditional amplitude modulation LiDAR, AM LiDAR, FMCW LiDAR has advantages such as strong anti-interference capability and the ability to measure velocity. The third product is Aurora Atlas. Aurora Atlas is a lightweight, scalable, high-definition HD mapping system. It provides the Aurora Driver with precise road information, including line lengths, traffic signs, road geometry, etc. Atlas continuously evolves and updates based on the collective observations of the fleet, implementing cloud-sourced map updates. Tier 2, operational enablement. First product is Aurora Beacon. Well, I have to say that it's really not so pleasant to directly read the Markdown source code. Aurora Beacon is a cloud-based mission control system designed for customers to optimize autonomous vehicle operations. It provides real-time metrics, including vehicle status, location, and health, enabling operators to efficiently manage autonomous fleets. Beacon acts as a central nervous system to fleet management. Products 2, Aurora Shield. Aurora Shield provides roadside assistance designed to maximize uptime for vehicles equipped with Aurora Driver. When vehicles encounter situations requiring human intervention, the Shield system can respond quickly, ensuring high fleet availability and reliability. Product 3, Verifiable AI. Verifiable AI is Aurora's unique AI methodology that blends powerful learning models with guardrails to ensure compliance with road rules. This approach enables Aurora to examine and validate the Aurora Driver's decision-making process, providing AI flexibility while ensuring safety and predictability. This is key technology for Aurora to close its driverless safety case. Tier 3, commercial services. Product 1, Aurora Horizon. Aurora Horizon is an autonomous trucking solution for freight carriers and private fleets. Powered by the Aurora Driver, the service began commercial driverless operations in Texas in May 2025. Oh, just half a year ago. Currently operating on the Dallas-Houston corridor. Horizon aims to provide reliable, scalable self-driving technology alongside powerful tools to integrate autonomous vehicles into existing operations. Product 2, Aurora Connect. Aurora Connect is an autonomous ride-hailing service designed for mobility networks to transport passengers safely and comfortably. The service used customer Toyota Sienna vehicles and was initially planned for 2024 launch. But the company's strategy currently prioritizes the frame business. Product 3, Fleet Integration Solutions. Aurora has established fleet integration solutions with multiple freight and logistics companies, including FedEx, Schneider, Wiener Enterprises, US Express, and Convenient Logistics Group. This partnership enables Aurora to validate technology in real operating environments and prepare for scaled commercial deployment. Core functions. The core functions of Aurora Driver revolve around 3 pillars: perception, prediction and planning, and control. So you see, because we are reading the source code, so it's pretty hard to understand it, right? But if it can show in the VS Code, then it will be a pretty beautiful, graph. Perception system. The perception system fuses information from multiple sensors like LiDAR, radar, cameras to build an accurate 3D representation of surrounding environment. The system can detect, track, and identify objects that are near, far, fast, slow, and stationary. Actually, around maybe, I guess, maybe 7 to 8 years ago, I heard that, some friends or some children or my relatives go to work for autonomous driving company. At that time, I actually don't know too much about it and it doesn't attract my attention. But now when I look back and check out the market value leaderboard, I find there are so many companies who work on autonomous driving. It must be a big market, right? So that it can attract so many players. Second part is more motion planning and decision making. The motion planning system uses a revolutionary interleaved forecasting and learned decision making architecture that enables Aurora Driver to handle complex road interaction scenarios. The system can predict the intentions of other road users and make safe, efficient driving decisions. Part 3, simulation and validation. Aurora's simulation engine creates a hyper-realistic virtual world for training, testing, and validating the Aurora Driver. Simulation is the safest and quickest way to develop self-driving technology, allowing Aurora to handle the trickiest, most dangerous edge cases without actual risk. Okay. Technology integration. Aurora's technology integration strategy emphasizes deep collaboration with industry-leading partners. Business mode. Driver as a service model. Aurora employs a driver as a service DaaS business model, which is a subscription-based service model. Aurora's potential revenue includes multiple tiers. Potential revenue. Does that mean Aurora don't have revenue now? Right? That's why you say it's potential. Revenue model, subscription fee, hardware sales revenue share, service fees, technology licensing. Okay. The US freight market provides Aurora with enormous market opportunity. So think about it. Transportation may be one of the biggest industry in human society. Right? It's just like blood in human body. It helps to transport, all materials, nutrition, poisons, all those stuff all over our body. When transportation stop, you can imagine the whole body will be damaged. Competitive mode. Aurora has built multi-layer competitive modes, with technology modes, partnership mode, data mode, regulatory mode. Hardware architecture. The Aurora Driver's hardware architecture adopts redundant design principles to ensure safety and reliability. Sensor suite. The sensor suite provides multimodal redundant environment perception capabilities. Computing platform. The computing platform is the brain of Aurora Driver, uses NVIDIA Drive Core architecture. Vehicle redundancy. The redundancy chassis developed with Volvo and Parker includes nearly 200 additional components. Software stack. Aurora's software stack is a highly integrated AI-driven system. Perception algorithms. Perception algorithms use a combination of deep learning and traditional computer vision techniques. Verifiable AI framework. Verifiable AI is Aurora's key technology innovation, distinguishing it from competitors. Data pipeline and cloud infrastructure. Aurora has built robust data processing and data infrastructure to support autonomous driving system development and operations. Okay, timeline. From 2017 to 2018 is the foundation phase. January 2017 is built. March 2017, it completed $3.1 million state funding. Just 2 months. So amazing. Okay. 2000, 2021, November 2021, go for IPO. Just 4 years. It's 45 years. It's grows so fast. The founding team. Aurora was co-founded by three pioneers in autonomous driving, referred to by the industry as member of Continental Congress of the Autonomous Vehicle Age. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah, because before they found their startup, they already have, huge impact in the industry and the academia. So that's why it's so easy for them to raise funding. Gotcha. Trace Urmson is co-founder, president, and CEO. He's graduated in 1998, Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering in University of Manitoba. So you see, these people start, learn computer science about 20, 30 years ago, right? If we look back and find the computer science area is developing so fast, we have two options. Start learning computer science instantly. Option two, think it's just a bubble and ignore it. 2005, got a PhD in robotics in College Mayo University. Okay. So all those beautiful achievements. He is widely recognized as pioneer in self-driving industry, have over 50 publications and numerous patents, served as CMU School of Computer Science Dean's Advisor Board. That's impressive. Okay. It's like a dream team, right? Michael Wolfe from Index Ventures describes the three founders, each unique and different, skill-wise, but very complementary. Chris provides a big picture, to drive, the strategy, and the architectural vision. Drew is more of nitty-gritty, master puzzle solver of any technical issue. Sterling is also technically deep, but much more operational in nature. Team principles. Focus on core competencies, do what we do best. Maintain independence, focus on our mission, not others. Collaborate with partners rather than compete. Move fast as a pack. Okay, that's impressive. Okay, this is some funny history. Well, it's important, but not so, not so attractive to me at this moment. Competitive landscape. Competitor one, Ideal Robotics. Competitor two, Waymoville by Google. Competitor three, TwoSync Oh, interesting. Too simple. I think I know this company. Competitor 3, emerging competitors. Webby. Competitor 2, Plus. Competitor 3, Talk Robotics. Competitors from China. Baidu Apollo. WeRide. Poly.ai. Too simple China. Okay. SWOT analysis, strength. First mover advantage with commercial drivenness trunking. Technical leadership with first sight and very verifiable AI. Strong partnerships. Improved competitive landscape. Real world experience. Weakness. Ongoing funding requirements. Scaling from 2 to hundreds of trucks. Key personal departure. Currently nearly zero revenue. Opportunity. $1 trillion US freight market. Clear industry pinpoint. Can reduce transportation costs by 50%. 2027 mass production significantly reducing costs. 44 state permits. Federal standards developing. Threats. Adverse weather, extreme scenarios. Policy change may affect deployment. Social acceptance of unmanned trucks takes time. New competitors like Webby. Economic recession affecting freight demand. Conclusion. Aurora has established significant leadership in autonomous freight. Major competitors exist, access, and delays. Combined with Aurora's first mover commercialization, position it favorably. However, the company still faces scaling, funding, and continuous technical optimization challenges. The next 2 to 3 years are critical. Aurora must prove the viability and the economics of its business model. Insights. Market selection. Insight 1. Aurora's choice to target trunking first rather than passenger vehicles was a key strategy decision. This choice allowed Aurora to avoid the last-mile challenges and descend urban scenario complexity of robotaxis. Insight 2. Partnership strategy. Cooperate, don't compete. Aurora clarified from the start a strategy of partnering with OEMs rather than competing, contrasting with Tesla's vertical integration. This asset-light model is similar to Waymo's partnership with Jaguar and Zeekr, or ARM's IP licensing model in the chip industry. Insight 3. Verifiable AI. Aurora's verifiable AI methodology is its core competitive advantage between pure end-to-end AI learning and pure rule-based system. Insight 4. Talent density. Build a superstars team. Aurora's success is largely attributed to the quality of its founding team and early team. Insight 2, business model insights. The DAS model is an application of software SaaS model in autonomous driving with several advantages. Insight 2, ecosystem strategy. Insight 3, industry evolution in insights. Insight 3, regulation evolution. The insights for me: market segmentation, find your niche. How to do partnership strategy, leverage existing platforms. Insight 3, product integration, start simple, scale complexity. Acknowledge insights, verifiable AI. Insight 2, data flywheel, user feedback loop. Okay, from here, the generation show up. Okay, so recommendation is to build a create feedback improve loop. Collect implicit feedback, collect explicit feedback, use feedback to improve. Business model. Well, I think that trust is really easy to be ruined. So you see, although now it loaded successfully, but I will still feel suspicious, think, okay, maybe something is missing. Still prefer to, directly look at the markdown file. Also, kind of like get used to read that. So the business model insights is premium plus subscription. Market model. Key takeaways. Focus on specific types of visual novel. Leverage existing AI platforms. Start MVP with simplest text generation, freemium plus subscription model. Partner with game platforms like Steam, itch.io. Focus on over perfection. Okay, here's some position recommendation. Aurora doesn't have typical customer-facing technical roles. Okay. So it gives some alternative recommendation. Vimo. But it doesn't give any link. Okay, this is a Vimo. But it doesn't provide any link here, so I guess I will search by myself. And position mentioned is technical solution engineer, customer success engineer. Search for it. Okay, no, I didn't see. Does it have any? Okay, nothing in Washington. Okay. Solution engineer. Okay, doesn't have any solution engineer. Then how about customer success engineer? Okay, this is program manager. I'll find that it's pretty hard to apply for product manager. I even cannot get an interview. Yeah, there's no solution engineer. Yeah, there's no solution engineer. NVIDIA. Volvo. Hmm. How about just the solution? Yeah, there's no. And for them, they also don't have such roles. Hmm. NVIDIA. I didn't. Yeah, recently I didn't apply for NVIDIA, so maybe it's fine. Maybe I can try to see whether NVIDIA has any NVIDIA. And solution architect. And location. It doesn't show location. This is senior. Okay. Senior cloud services. Oh no, this is in Tokyo, United States. Okay, all these are senior. AI models, agentic AI. Okay, let's see. This position seems to open on September, so it's too long ago. Yeah, let's find something latest. Okay, well, I guess still choose relevance. Okay. I think that I don't have too many hope for it, but it sounds interesting. So maybe I will consider apply for it because it sounds interesting, right? So this one. Okay. Yeah, there's no solution engineer such role in Waymo. Yeah, no such thing. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, so cloud actually has some limitation for the output length. So you see, it gave me a notification. Your message will exceed the length limit for this chat. So to generate the following sections, I need to start a new conversation. And I actually check out the length limitation. So cloud's context window is about 200K, which means that it can digest 200K tokens. This is what I'm using, a paid cloud plan. So I think for the output is also around 200K. But I think that the count is characters, and the character is only 7,600, right? It's not 200K. It's around 76K. But anyway, so I asked it to generate the second part, but the second part it doesn't provide English version. So I asked it to generate it again. Yeah. So recommendation, NVIDIA solution architect. So this position is also solution architect. Microsoft custom engineer. I have applied for it several days ago, so skip this one. And okay, it's just give two options, nothing else. Well, that's fine. And here's a compilation between American and China. So the why US choose trunking? The US face a severe truck driver shortage. According to the American Trucking Associations, the industry has a shortage of over 80,000 drivers, and this number is growing. Reasons include average driver ages of 55, annual turnover rates as high as 90%, harshing working conditions, and young people are willing to enter this profession. Human driving costs account for 40 to 50% of total freight costs, meaning automation can significantly reduce costs. B2B customers like FedEx, Werner are willing to pay premium for clean return on investments. Most importantly, cargo doesn't complain, so regulation pressure is relatively low. Also, highway driving scenarios are relatively much simpler than city streets. Highway has clear lane markings, limited entry exit points, predictable traffic flow, and fewer pedestrians and cyclists. Point-to-point transportation means no need to handle last-mile complexity, such as narrow residential roads, complex parking scenarios, frequent U-turns, and reversing. Additionally, passenger comfort is not a primary concern. Cargo doesn't get motion sickness or complain about driving style. The third reason is B2B subscription model is already very mature in the US. Few customers, thousands of large freight operations, but high value per order, multi-million dollars, long-term contracts. Long-term contracts guarantee stable and predictable revenue. Importantly, Aurora chose to partner with existing fleet operators rather than trying to replace them, reducing industry resistance. Aurora's driver as a service model means fleets purchase trucks and subscribe to autonomous driving services, which is low risk than directly selling complete autonomous trucks. Why China chose mobility? China has a population of 1.4 billion and is experiencing rapid urbanization. Urban mobility demand is growing explosively. Young people, especially post-90s and post-zero, how do you say that? Post-zeros have very high acceptance of new technology and are willing to try robotaxi. The consumer market imagination space is enormous. If 10% of 1 billion daily trips use autonomous driving, the market size is astronomical. Additionally, China's ride-hailing market is already very mature, Didi, etc., providing a ready-made user base and operational model for robotaxi. Okay. The American approach represented by Aurora and the mainstream end-to-end learning method of China companies embody two different AI philosophies. Aurora's verifiable AI approach, combining AI flexibility with rule system reliability. This is not pure black box AI, but raspberry box, having both AI's learning capability and human understandable, verifiable guardrails. China's end-to-end learning approach let AI directly learn driving strategies from massive data, minimize human rule intervention. This approach believes data speaks. With sufficient data and powerful enormous models, AI can then optimize driving strategies on its own. For my insights to myself, few people understand both the American verifiable AI approach and Chinese end-to-end learning approach. This cross-cultural technology understanding makes you skill, talent. In the long run, the optimal solution may be a combination of both approaches. Based on this analysis, your skill portfolio should include deep learning, core skills, safety validation skills, system engineering skills, cross-cultural communication. Okay. This means you need to find employment willing to sponsor H1B within the next 4 months. This is not a matter of if, but must. Update LinkedIn profile, prepare base resume version. Create job tracking spreadsheet. Research top 5 target companies. Read JD, customize resume, write cover letter, fill out application form, submit. At least 3 new positions daily, target 20 applications first week. Makes sense. I do 3 reports every day, and each report will give some, and from each report, I can apply for at least 1 position. So 3 new positions for each day sounds reasonable. You should not make Aurora your primary target right now. And it also gives some technical interview questions. I think that's pretty helpful, although I don't need that at this moment. Well, maybe I will go back and check them out after I find some jobs or get some interviews. Okay, here's some reference. Aurora is a long-term goal, not immediate target. Time is the biggest enemy. Partner companies are your best choice. Skills and experience are transferable. Stay flexible and maintain multiple plan Bs. Yeah, so you see, because of the message length of cloud, so it actually doesn't finish the remaining section of the report. But this report is actually give out finished, but it doesn't provide Chinese paragraph to paragraph. Right? Because what it does is to have one part of Chinese, and the second part is English. It's not very friendly, and it's pretty similar. But the good part is at least the reference. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you. Bye.